Don't forget to subscribe to the Ahmed Makki vlogs and click on the bell icon for the latest updates.
Hey yo guys, what is up? Welcome to another episode of my motovlog. How y'all doing today? I hope y'all having a fantastic and a beautiful day. So this vlog is basically an update regarding my motorcycle. Since I told you in the last vlog that I would be replacing my tires and my chain sprocket, so unfortunately I couldn't make a video out of it because the thing was I was doing it by myself. I was trying to record, but unfortunately that was not possible. I didn't have an extra hand to help me out. I switched from stock to a different mod. In Duke 390 you get metzelers, but I switched from metzelers to Timsun. So the replacement was done yesterday itself. I can't really say much about the tire, but all I can tell you is that before putting it in, the quality of the tire is fabulous. I mean, it's fantastic. There is no doubts about the quality and anything. For a dual sport tire, you cannot have, those kind of performance stuff that you do on metzelers to be done on this tires. Of course not, because you cannot have that kind of lean angle that you used to have in metzelers. That makes no sense, and that will be stupid if you try to do that. But the reason I went for this tire is that, especially in a country like India, where you have, bits of off-roads, on-roads, no stable roads and stuff like that, you expect some kind of, a durable kind of tire where you have enough endurance and grip too. The reason that I went for this one has a kind of a reason behind it, and the most important reason behind it is that I do some kind of off-roads and stuff. I'm not able to get off that thing with a metzelers. It loses grip on, especially on those kind of surfaces, on off-road surfaces. This tire, the one that I'm talking about, which I'm going to be showing you guys in a couple of minutes, you don't have to worry about those kind of stuff. Okay guys, so since I got off the motorcycle, what I want to say basically is this is the new tires. So have a look at this. This is the tire, the front tire. That's the profile of the tire, 110 by 70 and 17 size rim size. You see that? That's all the scratches and the dirt that I have. I need to clean off the rim ASAP. This is how the tire looks, the front one. Let me show you the rear. This is how the rear tire is. Do you see that? So it doesn't look awkward. It looks fine. It goes with the motorcycle as you want it to go. So this is the the dual sport kind of profile tire that you get. And the only thing is that the side profile of the tire is a bit thicker than it's supposed to be. It's a tubeless tire, but I got a tube in it just in case. Have a look at that. Got an ISI mark and a JIS mark. That's from Japan. And the tire is made in China. So it's a 140 profile by 70. So it's a bit thicker than the metzelers. But I would say so far I cannot comment anything regarding the grip and everything because still I need to go with it. I need to understand the tire, how it is, spend some time with it, break in the tires. Aside from that, this is the new chain kit that I replaced. It's from the brand Roll-On, since KTM themselves use Roll-On, and this is a 45 teeth instead of the 44. The reason that I upgraded, let me just tell you on the road. So that's how the tire looks. Just let me take a small montage of it and let's get back. Okay, so all I can tell you is that the tires are fantastic so far as I see it. and I believe that it's going to last longer than the metzelers. But what you find the difference is that, you know, the lean angle, I mean, like once you park your motorcycle on the side stand, the angle is much more than how metzelers used to be. You cannot brake it so hard like you used to do on the metzelers as of now. The front one is basically the same as the stock, but the rear one is not. It's different in size. It's a 140 section rear tire. So there goes a little bit of difference here and there. But I believe on off-road it's going to be way better than expected. I think it's written only for 20 kilometers. So at least I need to do 500 to break in the tires. And I would say the ride height has also increased since my suspension, the rear monoshock, was on the higher setting. First of all, you cannot compare both the tires. Both the tires are in their own different league. So this has a different purpose, whereas the metzelers also has a different purpose. So that's not fair to differentiate between the two. But overall, I'm satisfied with it so far. And the reason I put a tube in the rear set of tire is that if it's a tubeless tire, unless you don't do an inner patch, the tire starts to, you know, get spoiled from that portion or from that section itself. Because the last time in my metzeler tires, I had the same issue. I mean, like, I got everything fixed in it and stuff, but unfortunately got spoiled because I fixed it as by using, you know, the puncher kit solution thing. So that didn't make much of a sense. So that's the reason that I put a tube. So in case I get a puncture or anything, I don't have to spoil the tire for that. Instead, I can just, you know, fix the tube or get it replaced. That's the best thing. I mean, like, that's the best solution so far I've noticed. And the profile of the tire is very thick, so the chances of getting punctured are, I think, quite less as compared to, you know, the usual. For the tire thing, that's more than enough about explanation and stuff. Now let's get to the chain kit. What do I think about the chain? Well, first of all, let me tell you one thing. The chain that comes with the stock motorcycle is 44 teeth, and the one which I put right now is the 45, which was for the old 390. The reason I got that was, you know, on lower RPM, you still get, you know, better acceleration and throttle response. That is a good thing, but then you compromise on your top speed. I mean, like, I'm the guy who doesn't do a lot of top speed, so for me, it doesn't matter really that much. So all I need is quick acceleration, and, you know, I can see on the higher gears, look at it. I'm doing 3000 RPM. I'm on the 5th gear, and my speed is close to about 46 or something, and I got no vibrations in it. Look at this. This is a 6th gear. I'm close about to 2900 RPM, 45, and still my bike is running cool. No vibrations, no lags, no nothing. That's the reason I went for the, you know, higher sprocket, for the bigger rear sprocket. But the front one is the same size, 15 teeth. But look at it, 5th gear, and I'm at 3000 RPM, 42, and the bike is pulling nice and neat. But in the case if you had the 44 teeth, you wouldn't be doing such. I mean, like, you would be stuck somewhere. I mean, the bike would be stalling at times, you know. So when you're on the off-road, you need that kind of, you know, the punch, you need that kind of power to get you going. So this is a very good thing, a kind of a very good solution to your off-road needs, because in the off-road, with that 44 teeth, I know I have done like extreme off-road things. So in that case, you cannot cope up and you cannot stick on different gears. Instead, you have to stick on the first gear itself, which is a pain in the ass. I'm saving a lot of fuel because I don't have to stay on the lower gears. Instead, I can stay on the higher gears, and I'm in the 5th gear now, and I'm cruising nice and slow. The bike is moving, taking its sweet, beautiful time. So this is the plus points that I decided, because since I'm changing the tire, I decided I'll change the sprocket also. And fun fact, it took me close about to 2.5 hours to get it replaced. The entire thing. Put on the tires, the chain sprocket. This is the first time I'm doing this on my KTM Duke 390 by myself We might have professionals out there saying that, oh man, it took a lot of time, blah 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 stuff, but I mean, like, who cares? I did it by myself. That's the most important thing, right? I just took the help of my friend to put on the set of tires. Aside from that, nothing. I did everything by myself. One of the courtesies is, of course, by putting the injector cleaner fuel add-on thing. That made a hell lot of difference. But then again, I'm doing on lower speeds. So in a city condition, you need low RPMs and better acceleration as compared to top speed. You don't need top speed in the city. So I would say I spend close about 70% to 75% of my time in the city and around the city. So there's no point for that kind of, 15%. I make a huge sacrifice. KTM basically uses an O-ring set, and that set of rings is, has a very short life. They're trying to save some money by using the O-rings because they can make more profit by using the O-rings. And I got the X-ring for close about at 2,500. So instead of just screwing it around, go for the 45 teeth. Much more convenient. The benefit of the X-ring is that it lasts close about to 35,000 to 30,000 at least kilometers, and the O-ring only lasts close about to 10,000. By 12,000 it's done. Like, it starts to cry and screams for replacement. So so that's like it for today's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys did, don't forget to smash the thumbs up button, and if you guys aren't a part of the family, don't forget to subscribe and be a part of the family. And if you guys have any questions, you want to ask anything, feel free to ask me down in the comment section below. So I'll see you guys in another episode. Till then, ride safe, always wear a helmet, no matter what. Bye bye, love, peace, zip.